Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 623. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself and or your business or event. That would also be super awesome. And if you could share this out, that would also be awesome so that more people here in Durham can find out what is happening today and then tomorrow morning. So let's get started with the word page. That is the government and nonprofit information page, where there's some really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits, the city of Durham, and also Durham County. So just take your time and just go through the page and see what pertains to you and sign up for these various programs. Now, the Durham County libraries are all open until 6 this evening. That does include Bragtown. Now, tomorrow they will reopen at 9:30, except for Bragtown. Bragtown is not open on Saturdays. Okay, let's go to the school tools page. I know school's out, but there is something going on. If you're interested, if you're a college student, you're still thinking about those scholarships and how to go after them, A+ test prep and academic services, they're going to have a special seminar. It's going to be tomorrow at noon. It's called Your Child's Mind Could Be Worth Millions. So this is a great way for parents, guardians, grandparents to talk over, learn how to talk over with their kids about how to strategically plan for applying for college scholarships. You wouldn't believe how many scholarships are out there. They're not all academic, and they're not all sports. You would be absolutely amazed at the huge variety of scholarships that are out there, but you do need to find out what they are and how to apply for them. So again, this is a free workshop. It's held by A+ Test Prep, 3500 Westgate Drive, and that will be in Suite 403. It's free, but go ahead and click on the link that I provide and register for this free seminar, which starts tomorrow at noon. Okay, and good luck. Okay, let's go to the health page, where, of course, I have your COVID updates. Don't even have to mention that anymore. Let's see, the American Red Cross is having 2 blood drives today, so let's scroll down to that. So the American Red Cross today, they just set up shop at Bethesda Ruritan Club. So that's at 1714 South Miami Boulevard. They just started, and they will be there until 4:30. So if you could help out, I know they would greatly appreciate your donation. They will later be at Carolina Arbors, 357 Carolina Arbors Drive. And I guess another group from the American Red Cross will be there from 1 until 6 this afternoon. Oh, it is Friday. That means HELP is open. HELP is the Health Equipment Loan Program. They're open 2 days, Tuesdays 10 to 2, Fridays 1 to 5. And this is where you can donate or borrow items of self-transport and self-care, such as walkers. They have wheelchairs, bedside commodes, canes, knee scooters, the pickup sticks, tub transfer benches, all kinds of devices. They disinfect everything, repair as necessary. So if you want to make a donation, that would be awesome. They are located at 4206 North Roxborough Street, Suite 100. And I do have a video right there on the health page, so you can click and see Amy and her crew and how they operate. Now, if you want to borrow, you can borrow for up to 3 months at a time. Maybe someone in your home is elderly or just got out of the hospital or whatever. And if you happen to need the item for more than 3 months, you just call them up and say, hey, I would really like to borrow this item for a little longer, and they will allow that. I just realized, hey, Tachi, let me put Tachi's comment up. I just realized I didn't put the link on. Okay, so there's the link. So if you're on now Dr. Tachi is watching from YouTube, but if you happen to be on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page, would like to join me on camera, I just put up the the link. So you can click on the link and join me on camera. And hello, Tachi. She's from Mediascope, which is a super fun show, which is on Wednesdays at 6. Follow Mediascope 16 to learn more. And so on Facebook. And she's on Instagram and all that. Okay, let me continue. Let's see. Let's go to the Senior Scope page. And let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life. Let's go there real quick. Senior Scope. Let's see. Durham Center. There it is, 406 Rigsby Avenue. They've totally reopened with all of their programming, and they still have tours for those who still don't know about the free membership and all the great events that they have at the Durham Center for Senior Life. So on Fridays, I think that's the day, I think it's on Fridays where they have the tours. But in any case, stop by or call. They also, see if I happen to have it sitting around. That's Durham Parks and Recreation. Let's see. There it is. Let me turn to page 1, or rather the cover so you can see it. So the Durham Center for Senior Life, every month they actually print, it's called Our Times, schedule. You get to see everything that's happening at the center. It's pretty incredible. It really is an incredible place. And they have a pretty incredible position in that they're not exactly a city or county agency, but they kind of are. But anyway, they serve the seniors. Okay, so there's 2 things happening today that I'm going to mention. A free movie starting at 12:30 called Father of the Year, of course. You know, Father's Day was just a couple of days ago. So Father of the Year, that starts at 12:30. So if you happen to be in the area, you can rush down there. They also have free popcorn, just saying. One more thing that I hope to go to after the show is, let me scroll down. They are going to have a special, where is it? They're going to have a talk. How come I don't see it? Anyway, they're going to have there it is. They're going to have a talk. Oh, I thought that was today. Oh, that's Wednesday. Okay, I'm wrong. That's not today. So Wednesday, they're going to have a talk on sciatica. I was excited about that because I suffer from sciatica every now and then. So that's going to be Wednesday. I was wrong. I thought that was today. Okay, there you go. Now let's go to the Garden Shed page and see what's happening at Duke Gardens. You've got to go. It is so totally gorgeous. You don't have to pay to go to Duke Gardens. You do have to pay for parking, but I think it's $2 or $2.50 an hour, but still there's no admission fee, and it is so gorgeous. So let's see what's happening. I think something's happening tomorrow. Yeah, they're going to have a Pocket Prairie Walk tomorrow from 9 until 11 a.m. It's $16. It's $12.80 if you're a Duke Gardens member. Everybody's going to meet at the Gothic Gate entrance, and then you can register by clicking on the link. Now, the last page we're going to go to is the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page. Let's scroll. Hey, Guy, our cook is here. Hello, Guy. I'll bring you on in a second, right after the weather. Let's see. Let's go to the Let's Go page and scroll down to 23. And let's see what's on the docket, so to speak. There we are. There's a lot happening. So, happening today, yes, New Visions of Africa restaurant, as they do every weekday. They give away meals from 3 until 6. If you are in need and you're hungry, then definitely stop by and get something to eat. They're going to have Friday food trucks and movie night at the Bahama Brewerton Club. That should be super fun. 8202 Stagville Road in Bahama. If you don't know what that is, Bahama it's in Durham County, but it's like a village, a small town, which is in northern Durham County. It's really cute out there. It's really nice. Let's see. I shouldn't say cute, but I really like it out there. It's really nice. Okay. So starting at 5:30, they're going to have a free movie. You can buy dinner and snacks from the food trucks, the Outlaw Pig and Carter's 5 Grill will be out there. That sounds like fun. Don't forget your lawn chair or your blanket, but you know it rained last night. So if you plan to lie on your blanket, try to get one of those tarps like from Dollar Tree or Harbor Freight for just like $1 or $2, and so you don't lie directly on the wet ground. So that's going to be tonight starting at 5:30. And the family-friendly movie, it will start at 7. Celebrate African heritage and Afrofuturism at Jam Bay Nights, and that will be tonight from 10 until 2 at Gojo by Gursha, 823 West Morgan Street. And ladies can enter for free until 11. Otherwise, admission is $10. Now, let me just run through what's going to happen tomorrow morning. Durham Farmers Market, 8 until noon in Durham Central Park. Durham Craft Market from 8 until noon in Durham Central Park. South Durham Farmers Market from 8 until noon south on Highway 55 in the Greenwood Commons Shopping Center. The Bull City Wood Shop on Pettigrew Street, they're going to have an adult class. And I'm pointing out adult class because the fees for the adult class pays for the free woodworking classes that they give to the young people and the teens. So the adult class, cornhole board build, that's going to be tomorrow from 9 until noon. And it's $200, but again, you're helping to fund the free classes for the kiddies. So be sure to wear closed-toe shoes and no dangling jewelry for sure. So you can learn more by clicking on the link that's right there on the Let's Go page. And also happening tomorrow from 9:30 until 11 at Falls Lake, the Two Sisters Adventure Company, they're hosting a women's introduction to stand-up paddleboarding. This is for women and non-binary people who are comfortable being in the women category. So this is going to be from 9:30 until 11, and there is a fee, $40, and you can pay online before arriving at Falls Lake. Also happening tomorrow from 10 until 11:30, Preservation Durham's Architecture and the Urban Landscape Walking Tour. That's downtown. It's free. Everybody meets at Major the Bull in CCB Plaza, and you get to look at all the beautiful architecture. I don't even know that you realize that one of the tallest buildings downtown in downtown Durham was designed by the same guy who designed the Empire State Building. How about that? Okay, I'm sure you'll find that out tomorrow. Also, the Daughters of Lydia and Jules Outreach and Networking, Inc., they're co-hosting the Lunch and Learn about human trafficking. Very important topic. This is going to be tomorrow from 11 until 2 at the Durham Hilton, the one on Hillsborough Road. There is a $65 fee, but you will be learning an awful lot. You'll be trying to raise awareness because some people are kidnapping not just children, but adults as well, young women, and just people who are vulnerable, so you can learn all about that, and you can click on the link that I provided on the legal page and also on the Let's Go page so you can get your ticket. The weather. It is 76. It's cloudy. I can feel the humidity in the air. It's going up to 80. There's a 30 to 40% chance throughout the entire afternoon and evening, chance of rain. So just have your raincoat or umbrella with you just in case. And then tomorrow it's going up to 84, which is more like it, partly sunny. So I think tomorrow is going to be a really great day for going outside. Let me see what we're going to get Sunday, though. Sunday's even better. 88 degrees, totally sunny. So the weekend is going to be perfect for being outdoors, for sure. Now, I'm going to bring on, let's see, should I bring on Guy now or show you some music first? Let me show you some music first because I DJ'd for the Juneteenth. We had several Juneteenth celebrations this past weekend. So I was at the one it was the Bragtown community in Lakeview Park. That's where I was DJing. And I totally enjoyed the magic of African rhythms. Here they are. Let me just show you. All right. That was fun. Super fun. I had such a good time. And I found out sometimes they play at 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 𝗖𝗜𝗧𝗬 where they have the djembe nights. So every now and then I think they play, I think they play there sometimes. I don't know if they said Fridays or Sundays. Can't remember. I'll find out for you. Anyway, Guy, our cook, has waited long enough. He's in Kennewick, Washington State. So let's bring him on with a bit of fanfare. Guy, what's new?
Well, I got to blame Eileen Smith for this one.
Oh,
I'll show you.
she's a social media expert and live stream. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, slip of the hand.
Oh, that's okay, because I messed up too.
Whoops.
Just a second. Eileen. And she posted this on Twitter.
Okay, let me know.
So I got to find her on Twitter. Just a second. We're working on it.
Okay.
And there it is. Okay, she posted a post. This one. And it says, do you know the difference between kerning and typepad? It's all typography stuff. And I
kerning, yes, sir, I do.
She said, well, if you knew that Canva did this automatically, you don't have to know these terms, okay? Because it's already built in.
Oh, isn't that
thoughtful? So I remember the other day I talked about Microsoft Designer. So I said, obvious question was to me, I wonder if Microsoft Designer can do that.
And can they? And while you're looking, let me explain kerning. Okay, wait. We need to make sure everybody knows what we're talking about. Kerning is the space between letters. Very often we worry about the spaces between words. But for example, if you see a T and an O, very often the O will look like it's farther away than it needs to be. If you know how to kern, then you'll bring them closer together so it looks nice. Go ahead.
So it posed all these questions in my mind, but well, let's see what thing does it. Well, Microsoft Word does have that ability that you can adjust the space between letters. And it's important, like if you're doing a great big letter logo or something, you might need to do that, okay? So thanks, Eileen, because she fueled the spark.
Excellent.
And as part of the process of research and all this, I came on to this link from Simplified, and they were talking about the best AI products to build YouTube thumbnails with. And I went, hey, I could make a new YouTube thumbnail. And I've got Canva, because they said Canva is an AI software. And I've never called it that, but bazinga, there it is. For anyone looking to succeed in the digital space, I made that one just today. That's going to be the podcast vlog thing, and I'll record over the top of that. And I might add a stand with Ukraine, because I still stand with Ukraine. And that's the only thing I'm still debating on that. So thanks, Eileen. Because this is the fault of Eileen Smith.
Well, give her credit. Yeah.
And the other thing I did. Oh wait, I got to share this. You can see the little Chromebook sitting on the thing right here.
It's cute.
What I did is Eileen Smith was showing this a USB-C connectable device so she could hook her microphone up to some gadget, okay? And I went, you know, that'd be nice if I hooked up microphone to the Chromebook.
Okay.
So I spent some money, and it's from Anchor, which is a good brand.
Yeah.
And it's got 5 ports on it. It's got 2 USB 3s. It's got a You know those little memory cards you get out of your camera? It's got the slot for that. So I can back all this up to the Google Drive, because Google Drive is built into the Chromebook. So I can save it right there. So if I want to back up the pictures I took in Branson or whatever, I can put it in there with that hub, and bazing, it goes up.
Actually, I just bought something in anticipation, working with 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗧. I'll have to leave the screen, which means
goody.
Get to tell a joke. Be right back.
Well, I don't tell them. I just quote them. Computer. Echo. Tell me a joke.
I took the shell off my racing snail to make him faster, but now he's more sluggish.
Oh.
Did you hear that?
That's good. That's good.
Every once in a while they have a zinger. So show me what you get.
So I got this. MC Curtis and Dr. 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗧 told me about this, and I bought it. So suppose, okay, like you want to improve the quality of your show. I use just the native mic and the native camera.
Right.
And of course, I could always do better. So in anticipation of working with them, I bought, okay, so the camera, the iPhone camera is apparently better than the laptop camera, apparently. So you can buy this mount. So if you're using your laptop, you can mount your iPhone to your laptop.
Okay.
And then, so you're still looking, you know, into the camera, but you're speaking into, actually, I'm going to use a third-party mic also. I already have the Blue Yeti, which I heard was just bought by Logitech, by the way. The Yeti mic will be no more. So I could still like look up into the camera of the iPhone, and then the sound will be picked up by the Yeti, and it'll, you know, be like more professional.
Okay.
Yeah. So I haven't even opened it yet. So I just got it because I want to. Because I'm gonna be doing a separate show.
Time out. Do you not have the tape cutter gadget at your desk?
I have a tape cutter thing, but it's over there.
Scissors or a pocket. See, I have a Swiss Army pocket knife that for stuff like you're picking at right there.
Yeah. Oh, well, here's a scissors, right?
Oh, that's good that they keep those sharp things away from you.
Let's see. Here we go. Okay.
And don't hurt yourself.
Well, Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts all learn to cut away from yourself, not towards.
You know, that's what my dad always told me. Never cut towards yourself, and then you'll never get whacked.
It's a good scouting lesson. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Oh. Whoa. How does this work? So this goes on the back of the phone, the iPhone.
Okay.
And then somehow it attaches to your laptop. How does this work?
Does that little round thing pop out and make like a V so you can set it on the top?
It does, yeah.
Okay.
But I have the cover on my iPhone right now, so I won't fool around with it right now. But I will figure this out when it's yeah. So I'm trying to up my game because hopefully I'll be working with Dr. 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗧𝗓 and MC Curtis on some shows. I'll be doing a separate interview series.
Uh-huh.
So, and I was trying to figure out a name. I came up with Chat with Pat, but of course a bunch of people have that name for their show because that's so typical. I got to think of something more clever.
Remember Fraser from Scotland?
Sure.
He wanted to call my podcast The Cook Report. I got, I think I've heard that name someplace. Well, God bless her. My wife studies politics a lot. And there's a political thing called the Cook Report that covers like the Senate and the House of Representatives and all that stuff. I said, well, we're going to have to become the guy our Cook Report. Hence,
there you go. That's much better.
That's how the name got changed, because the Cook Report was, you know how you always worry about the copyright infringement and all that stuff, and don't.
Well, when it's your name, you know.
Yeah. So,
you know,
that became the rule of thumb.
When I first moved here, there was a family-owned burger place called McDonald's, and I was told that they had been sued by, the big McDonald's chain, but they were already existing as a family restaurant, so they couldn't. You can't sue people if they're using their own name, and and they I think they preceded. I think, didn't McDonald's start like 1955 or something?
I don't know. I'd have to Google it.
So I think this business started before the McDonald's that we know started. And so they won the lawsuit, because how can you steal from somebody when they didn't exist when you started?
Yeah.
So, anyway, so I have to think of a good name for my show. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Make it a contest, because there's some great minds out there in the world that would come up with something. Just say, here's your invitation. Come up with a name and then describe what it's going to be. Or you could ask Jasper something like that.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm mulling it over. Over. So what are you doing this weekend? I know I'm going to be outside this weekend with the flowers and seeds and stuff.
Remember that movie we talked about, Caddyshack? Or maybe I talked with somebody else, but about where Chevy Chase was fighting with the groundhogs and they were having a little war going on.
That's a golf movie, right? Is it golf?
Yeah. Well, I'm having a war with squirrels.
Uh-oh.
And
what's the war entailing? What's the deal?
Well, first off, I had my bird buddy. The bird feeder's got the camera. I think you're hooked up on that. Anyway, they were climbing up the metal pole. I got the thing holding up suet. You can't feed birds too much. And they were climbing that metal pole and then jumping over to the bird buddy and feasting. Well, I said, well, that's simple. We'll just move the metal pole. In the process of moving the metal pole, there's a bird feeder hanging on the metal pole. So now, instead of going to the bird buddy and being on camera, because I guess they're camera shy, maybe not, they climb up the metal pole and jump to the feeder there and scatter seeds all over.
What some people do is that they put some kind of product. I don't know if it's car oil or transmission oil or something slick.
Yeah. That's what my son said. My son said, get petroleum jellies put on the post.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then they won't be able to.
So I Googled it. I looked at Amazon. They have lubricant especially made for squirrels, like Squirrel Stop and Squirrel.
Just go to Dollar Tree and get petroleum jelly. You don't have to get $15 special stuff.
I think it was $6.98 for the squirrel stuff. But you only get 2 ounces. And I'm thinking, well, if I put 2 ounces and the sun heats up the pole to 85 degrees and the grease all drips down, I'm done. So I need to get something that's slick.
Yeah.
Petroleum jelly. That won't be affected by the weather. So what I'm thinking, this is the theory, get a stainless steel tube, real slick, cut a slot lengthways in it and wrap it around the post. They can't climb that steel.
Or they can't climb up PVC piping, can they? That's probably too slick for them, right?
I don't know.
Seems like PVC.
They got claws. I mean, you ought to see this.
Digging to it. And
the other thing I'm worried about is they might be able to jump 5 feet from the ground up to the bird buddy. The bird feeder, not the buddy.
Yeah. I don't know about that. That's a pretty high jump.
So we'll continue this adventure with an update at a future
Keep
date.
us posted.
Yes, the great
Sure.
squirrel battle, and also I'll ask the artificial intelligence for the name of your show, the interview show with.
And the cool thing about having perhaps the oil drip to the ground occasionally is because a lot of people have problems. They have bird feeders up here, stray feed ends up on the ground, and they have a mouse or rat problem.
Oh, I don't have the mouse or rat problem. You know what problem I have? When they spilled the seed on the ground, it's irrigated, right?
Oh, okay.
We have to have sprinklers, and
okay.
That irrigation has hatched the seeds, and I got little grass stubs about this tall.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
That's
the
another
seeds
problem.
are growing grass. So Darlene said that there's some stuff she's aware of that you can put onto the ground where the bird seeds getting spilled, and no seeds will come to life. So I'll have to look into that.
I know that at the base of oak trees, things don't grow because oak trees, apparently the acorns and stuff, have tannic acid. And that doesn't allow anything to grow under oak trees. So if tannic acid can be found as some kind of a product, I don't know. It might be a nice thing.
I'll find something that will prevent it. I'm worried. I got one tree. It's not a tree. It's a little bush. It's about the size of a basketball and a half. And I don't want to sterilize the ground so much that it affects that bush, because that bush we've had since, gosh, forever, since Walla Walla.
Could you move it, or?
Yeah, we moved it from Walla Walla to here.
Wow. Well, just move it one more time, so it doesn't die. Yeah.
If it has to happen, I've got a spot I can move it to.
Okay.
But anyway.
Yeah, I enjoyed seeing those birds, though. I like your bird camera thing. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, the Bird Buddy it's out there. I got a problem now, though.
Oh.
A bird came in. I think it's a house finch, but it's just it's like a silhouette. You know, like somebody holds up their fingers and makes a shadow on the wall. That's about how much you can see this bird. So the computer isn't able to identify it. So it keeps coming up on my phone on the app, and it says, 20 some days ago, you had a visit from this mysterious guest. I wonder who it is. And, I've done all of the things I can think of to get it off there, and it's still hanging in.
Wow. Cool.
And then most recently was, I think, an English sparrow, just Tweety bird. He was up there feeding out. Got on the camera.
I don't know all the various birds that we have. I can recognize the cardinals, and I think the mockingbirds. We have mockingbirds, and sometimes they dive bomb you.
They took a picture of one. It was a tricolor blackbird. Now, how can you be a blackbird and have three colors?
There's different shades of black.
Well, I guess.
Yeah.
You might have them.
Absolutely.
So anyway, that's battling with the squirrel. That's one part of it.
You've got to win this battle, guy.
Oh, and I got some hose stands. You know how everybody else rolls up their hose and lays it on the ground? Well, I thought that looked too tacky. So I got these little things. They're a post, and then they got the little thing curved half.
Do you wrap it like that?
And then, you got to do that dance. But I don't have a big, long hose. These holders would hold up to 150-foot hose. God forbid I ever had a hose that long.
I have a hose reel, but I don't use it. I actually have 3 hoses, and I drape them loosely across the top of the deck right there, the top of the deck.
Yeah.
What do you call it? The railing of the deck. Yeah. I guess I could take better. Mine are stainless steel, though. They're really cool.
Your hose?
Yeah.
It's
I wish I could show you. I'm going to try to drag I'll be right back. I'm going to show you because
Okay.
they're really cool.
I'll ask the computer for a joke. Good idea. Echo. Tell me a joke because Pat's gone. Echo. Tell me a joke about stainless steel hoses.
I don't have a joke about that.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
I said,
so it's very flexible.
oh, wow. Yeah. And it will never.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. I've never seen
I
one
love
that way. I've seen, my mom got me one. I never did use it, but it would lay flat like a ribbon when it wasn't pressurized. And I didn't want to mess it up. So I've never run a drop of water through it. It's in mint condition.
Yeah, I had something like that at one time. But I really like these because you don't get those kinks and you know.
Now, could you drive a car over that?
I don't think I'd ever try. I guess I could.
But, I mean, people are out and they leave it in.
I mean, it's stainless steel. It's really hard. I mean, it is stainless steel.
Right.
But I love it because it's very flexible, and it's. I don't know if it's heavier than the average. I mean, this is a 50-foot hose, and it's very light.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So I'm gonna put it. I'll be right back.
Okay. Echo. Tell me a joke.
Why was everyone laughing at the farmer's outfit? Because he was wearing a Hardy Har vest.
Oh, no. That was pretty bad.
Well, that's what you go off camera. That gives us the opportunity.
Corny jokes are the best.
But
I got the different hoses and the different hose lengths because I actually use them with my pressure washer. And so I get frustrated when you have like a kink in the hose and then you have to keep going back and unkink it and with the stainless steel, you never worry about that.
Yeah.
And I have accidentally stepped on it, and I suppose I could run a car over it. Not that I would ever want to do that. But highly recommend it. You don't get the puncture problems because the one that you're talking about that's totally flat. I had a nice flat.
And you won't have the rubber hose rot out after a time.
Yeah.
They're only good for like 6 or 7 years, and then the sunlight tears them up. Eventually, they start cracking and
get holes all over it and leaking.
Yeah. And
with the stainless steel, I mean, it's wonderful.
Bulletproof. Yeah.
Literally, probably.
That's a good. Now, are they real spendy or not that much more?
I don't know I don't know how much regular hoses cost.
I mean, did you pay like $30-$40?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's comparable.
But I think they're worth it in that you're not gonna get the kinks, and I just really like them. It's my favorite hose of all time. Let me go to my Amazon.
And flower seeds you've been spreading, you're gonna need hoses.
Actually, I use my rain barrels to water my seed. I haven't had to water anything this week because it's been raining every day, every night.
Keeps the barrels full.
Yep, and I'm very happy about that.
That's one of the reasons they said, well, how come you don't have rain barrels? I said, it would never fill up. I live in a desert. I mean, they don't like you to say that, but the fact of the matter is, I can't remember the last time it rained. And one time it rained, and you couldn't even see the drops. You felt them, like little tiny
raindrops.
The size of a pin point, not the head of the pin, but the other part.
Yeah.
And that's not going to affect anything.
Oh, so I found, let's see. Where's the price though? Oh, I guess it is pricey, but it's worth it. Okay, so for 100 feet, it's $62.
That's about right.
For you can get all these different lengths though. 1 foot is 1 foot hose, $10. 3 feet, $13. 5 feet, $16. 10 feet, $20.
Well, short hoses like that. I used to have a 10-foot hose, and I used it on
Really?
my motorhome. And I'd hook up the
Oh,
motorhome to the faucet in the park.
okay.
And I think I had
It
run
could
it
also work for the rain barrels because you're using little tiny
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
foot.
I'm not sure about a 1-foot hose though. I can't think of a use. Maybe as
I
a
can
splice
going.
or something.
What some people do when one rain barrel is full, then they run another. They attach another rain
Oh.
barrel via the hose. So I can see somebody attaching rain barrels in that way.
I've got
hoses.
a plan. I got crazy one day and downloaded all this survival stuff. And
Mhm.
he built a frame, like a big tall vertical frame, and his rain barrels were stacked, like 3 or 4 high.
That's
You know,
different.
you'd have a barrel and then have another barrel on top of that and another
Wow.
barrel on top of that. I mean, he was, real serious.
Wow.
He
Yeah, I have
must live
several.
some part of Durham that we don't know about where it rains
I have-
all the time.
Yeah, I have several barrels. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each of my downspouts ends in a rain barrel. So I have 5 rain barrels.
Yeah.
And I've gone through droughts with just rainwater. I remember the last time we had a severe drought, I was on my last barrel when we finally got rain that summer. So it's a great way to save money. Great way.
So I've been buying those clearance plants that you told me about Walmart.
Okay.
And so yesterday I had about $15 on the bank card or something like that. And I was going to go splurge and buy 2 more of those salvia because they were doing real good.
Yeah.
So I pulled in the Walmart parking lot, and all those big metal racks that they had the clearance plants on were gone. I said, well, that saved me some money.
Wow.
So I got my shopping bag and I'm walking in. I get up to the door and they're on each side of the door. But I didn't buy plants. I said, no, enough's enough. I don't need to crowd that salvia that I got now.
I might buy a plant or 2. I'm actually, when I'm done here, I'm on my way to Lowe's. My bathroom faucet is kind of leaking, and I have to get a part to try to fix the leak.
Oh, the gasket?
The little,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right word, but the little part. So, so hopefully it'll work. We'll see. So
on some of my sinks, it's just like a little washer. You take the old one off of the screw, and then it's shaped like a donut. It's got a hole in the middle for the bolt to go.
The problem is that these newfangled modern faucets brag about being washerless, and sometimes I wish I could just get it seems to me it would be cheaper to get a new washer than to buy a whole new part.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Somehow people are denigrating washers for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, and they might do that as planned obsolescence. Well, I'm just looking at the clock. Little timer up in the corner, right over there, over your head. 44 minutes. See you later.
Oh, 40. Oh, okay.
Go
okay,
work
guys.
in the yard. Enjoy your hoses. Oh, did I ask you about the joke about the color blue?
No.
Oh, I didn't. I've been saying this to everybody.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this is a real quick one. And this is a joke kids can take to school. So if you got kids around, you can tell them this one. What's blue and not very heavy?
What?
Light blue.
Oh, man. I should have known that one. Living right next door to Chapel Hill. I should have known that. That's their color. Thanks, guys. A good one. I will probably repeat it. See yous. Always fun when Guy drops by. You can drop by as well. I do the show, Bull City Hangout, every weekday at noon. It's on YouTube, on the Durham Skywriter page, on the Twitter, Durham Skywriter account and on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. But the link to join me on camera is always only on Facebook. Now, it's on weekdays at noon, but I didn't mention that on Saturdays, tomorrow Saturday, I do the show starting at 10. So you'll see me tomorrow. Hopefully, if you're up and about, hopefully you tune in to see Bull City Hangout at 10 tomorrow. And with that, have a beautiful day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao for now.